As above, so below, as within, so without. This is one of my favorite spiritual principles, and what I love about it is the longer you sit with it, the deeper it goes. Hi, welcome to Sad to Sexy. I'm Joanna DeVoe of Kick-Ass Witch, putting the K in magic, and this is your official invitation to join me for what might be the only round of Sad to Sexy in 2015. So if you would like to spend the month of May working with me to completely revolutionize the way you think about food and your kitchen and your own body and your health, now is your opportunity to do that. At the very beginning of this video, I mentioned this spiritual principle that so many of us live by, and that is as below, or as above, so below, as within, so without. And what does that mean? That means that what's going on inside of you is going to be reflected in your external reality. The same is true in a very real sense on the physical level. So what is going on inside of your body is going to be reflected in what is going on the outside of your body in terms of physical pain, dis-ease, blemishes, issues with your energy levels, depression, anxiety, all kinds of autoimmune conditions, things like that. They start within, and sometimes by making a shift in your diet, you can make a shift in your external reality. If you're a fan of feng shui and space clearing, it's very much the same thing, except I think it's even more vital and important because your home is your home. That's very important. And the way you keep your home is going to be reflected in your external reality, and you can shift some major things in your life by shifting around the furniture and by cleaning up the clutter. But it's even more profound to do that with your actual body, which is your first home. This is the home that you cannot escape until death. This is the home that is going to go with you wherever you go. Wherever you go, there you are. There's your body. And the shifts that you experience internally in your own body are far more profound even than you're going to experience doing something like feng shui or space clearing, although I recommend both, and sometimes it's great to do them at the same time. But you can also think about your gut, your digestive system. There are jillions of little critters in there. Some are the good guys, some are the bad guys. And when I say good guys, I mean some of them are health promoting. And when I say bad guys, I mean some of them are out to get ya. They're gonna actually affect the way you think and feel and your different energy levels, both for better or for worse. And being really conscious of the environment that you're creating and who that's serving inside of your body in a funky kind of way. You're kind of like the CEO of your entire body, or the god of this universe, this microcosm that is reflected within the macrocosm. And I think that's pretty deep, and I think that's pretty cool. Sad to sexy. The sad is about getting off the standard American diet. You don't have to live in America to be on a diet that looks and acts like the standard American diet, which is largely made up of processed food, fake food, chemical food, plastic food, food that's not really food, food-like products. So it's about moving off that kind of diet and working with Mother Nature, starting to eat real food. And we have 4 weeks to transform your thinking around this, your kitchen, to start playing around. And my whole philosophy is no dogma. I'm not going to tell you you have to be a vegan. I'm not going to tell you you have to eat a paleo diet. I'm not going to tell you you have to do anything. I'm going to show you ways to make your current lifestyle work for you and work better. And then in addition to that, I'm a big fan of adding things in rather than taking things away. Because when you try to deprive yourself, when you try to go on a really long detox or a really long fast, there's a really good chance that you're gonna either rebel and quit halfway through, or when it's finally over, you just go off the rails and go crazy and just go right back to the, the comfort zone of where you were before. I do think that a brief detox period can be very beneficial, but the way I like to present it with Sad to Sexy is add the good stuff in. Find your new favorites. Play. Have fun. Experiment with things that taste good, and hopefully you find enough of those things that the things that aren't really serving you well, it's easier to let them go and they just start falling by the wayside. I've personally found in my own life that I prefer the flavor and the taste and the texture of natural food. Who would have thunk it? And then it gets to where you eat something that's really processed and packaged and it tastes funky. It tastes like chemicals. So not only do you acclimate to moving, it's your natural diet. There's nothing to acclimate to. What you've actually been reprogrammed from your natural way of being by these really clever companies, these big corporations that have a lot of marketing dollars, and they're so slick now. So that's something that I address too in Sad to Sexy, is how to read labels. How, just because something is labeled natural doesn't mean it's natural. And there's a lot of lying and deceit going on because these corporations want to move product. They have to sell product to stay in business. And they know that you want to be healthy. They know that you're trying your best to feed yourself and your family the best that you can with the budget that you have. And they have very, very clever marketing experts that it's their entire job to convince you that this or that product is healthy. If you don't want to take the Sad to Sexy program, let me just tell you right now. The first thing that you're going to learn is to identify, is this product made from a chemical? Does it have to be made in a factory? Is it made by man, or does it grow in nature? Is it made by Mother Nature? If you can answer that question, and if you can answer Mother Nature more often than not, you are going to be on the right track. Follow that path. Follow where it leads. I also think that everybody is different. We all have unique bodies, unique lifestyles, unique tastes. So another thing that I teach right away is how to do a body scan to see how you feel. So it's really cool to do that at the beginning. So, the first week of May, we'll be learning how to scan our bodies to see how we feel. So hopefully by the end of May, we've made some really great shifts and you're really tuned in to the way you feel in your body, to the point where you're like, wow, I feel so much lighter, so much more energetic. I don't emphasize weight loss, although that can totally happen for you if that's what you want, but it's really just about enjoying yourself, being comfortable in your own body, feeling good in your own body, not feeling sluggish, not feeling weighed down, not feeling lethargic, being comfortable in your own skin so that you can enjoy this life you've been given to enjoy. And for those of us in the northern hemisphere, May is an amazing time to do something like this, because this is when nature's bounty, the fruits and the vegetables, they are in abundance. So you do a program like Sad to Sexy to really give yourself a fresh start and kick off the summer in a really fabulous way. So then you have June, July, and August when the juiciest fruits are in season, and then you get to move into fall with the abundance of the harvest. And it gives you time to really get the hang of this and really to enjoy what Mother Nature has to offer in a way that is flavorful and fun. So that's what I'm doing in May. If you want to join me, follow the links down below. I would love to have you there. I'm offering a payment program for the first time this time because I know a lot of you want to do this. I've heard from a lot of you, which is why I am doing another round of Sad to Sexy and why I say this might be the only one for 2015. It really depends on you. It depends on how many people want to sign up and how much interest I get for this. But I'm doing it in May, and you are welcome to join me. And until we meet again next Thursday, much love to you. Peace.